Good Morning Wilmington is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Good morning, Wilmington. Good morning, Wilmington. I say good morning, Wilmington. Wake up, y'all. Come on, have a great day.
Moving to the grooving, and just when it hit me, somebody turn around and shouted, play that funky music, right, boy. Play that funky music.
Good morning, Wilmington. What's going on? It's your main man, Big Eye, the talk of the town, here with my lovely and amazing co-host,
Vincenza. Good morning, Wilmington, and buongiorno.
Buongiorno from the east side of Italy.
I love it. We have an exciting show
I'm
for
excited.
all of you today. So, but before we dive into that, how was your weekend?
My weekend was really, really great. But before we go any further, Vincenza, being here with you by my side, I feel like what is a dynamic duo in Marvel? What's the dynamic duo in Marvel? Is there a dynamic duo in Marvel?
Yes, there's a few of them.
Okay. Well, anyway, I was going to say Superman to Lois Lane, but that was more of
we're a little bit better.
We're better than that. My power twin, my wonder twin. I really appreciate you. It's been 3 daggone years. 3 years.
3 years here at Good Morning Wilmington at DETV, and it's been a true honor and pleasure to be by your side and with this entire team. And a shout out to the entire team at DETV, everyone on set, behind the scenes, making it all possible just so we can shine, but also help Delaware shine. And it's been a true pleasure to be a part of the growth here and see it evolve. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of it.
No, well, Vin, we thank you, because I remember that Wednesday you came in the office with me and Leslie, right? And we was like, we want her, like we want her. So from everyone at DETV, we want to say we love you, thank you, and just fuck. Oh, I was going to say, that was my FCC word. Thank you so much, Vin, for being a part. Happy anniversary, Mama. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. This is truly special, and I have a cake.
If I got a lighter,
we're gonna
we can light it.
You're asking for a lot now.
Right.
I promise to share. I promise to share this cake with everyone, and thank you so much for my beautiful flowers. I really do.
Thank you, Vin. All right, this weekend was amazing. Vincenza and I had a great time of walking in the JC's parade.
Yes, it was the 60th anniversary of the Wilmington JC's Holiday Parade, and what fun it was.
Oh my God.
I mean, we had so much joy. Talk about joy and the holiday spirit. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful, and we were very, very excited to be a part of it. And the entire DETV team was there with us.
Yeah,
it was so great.
And if you can see it, is it on right now? Is it on? It's on. Run that clip for me, Dennis. All right, so you can see the clip. We had so much fun walking through Market Street in Wilmington. They had dance teams out there. They had the organization we was behind was Sit, was it?
Oh,
the dog but it was so much freaking fun.
So many different businesses, nonprofits, beauty queens.
Yeah, Cody.
Cody.
Your beauty queen.
Yeah, Miss Delaware.
She was there.
Kayla Kosmalski was on the mayor's float.
Yeah, okay, big time.
It was pretty awesome, but there was so many influential people in the community that came out for the parade.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful day. Yes, it was chilly, but the sun was shining, and it was really neat to see the community out with their blankets and their coats.
Freezing,
but enjoying the parade. So it was really, really nice.
So shout out to Wilmington. I love this city, man. This city's freaking awesome. State's even better. We did that, and then if you rewind earlier in the part of the week, we did I'm not gonna say the impossible, but it was so much worth it. It was the turkey drive.
Yes.
We fed over, I believe, 50,000 Delawareans. Good Lord.
Wow.
Damn,
Ivan.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
That is incredible.
You know what was crazy? The crazy part about it, and this is a note to everyone out there that has a dream, right? A couple of years ago, this wasn't the idea. None of this was the idea. It's just, the creator just marks a lane for you to go, and you go. And I never would imagine being in the basement next to the water heater, coming up with shows that, 6 years later, 10 years later, we would be right here, Delaware's number one morning talk show.
Just get it out of there. Number one morning talk show,
Right.
Delaware.
But we're actually, we can be out there in the community feeding over 50,000 Delawareans.
Significant.
And I couldn't have done it without my friends and my people, of course, and the sponsors, of course. But man, it felt good just being on that DART bus, transporting turkeys from senior high rise to senior high rise. And then when we got downstate, we saw the girls and boys clubs and the families that were right there waiting for the turkeys. Man, it changes everything in your life. And this was your first time being a part. What did you think?
I was moved. It was emotional at the same time, but rewarding, because you can't put a price tag on giving back to the community, but it's also a reminder that things could always be worse in life. So it's very important to give back and help others and pay it forward. And I was very honored to be a part of the initiative and seeing so many smiles and how many community leaders that came out and supported you. You had senators, you had the governor, you had the mayor. I mean, Ivan, really, hats off to you and your team for doing this and for continuing the legacy of the turkey drive.
Yeah.
Because someone needed to do it, and what better person than you?
I appreciate that, but again, Vin, you know me. It's not about Ivan at all. It is not. I don't want to do it like that. I want to say it's about the community and the people that showed up. My friends showed up. I called them. They was there, and it was just freaking amazing. And I just can't wait till next year. Next year we're going to do. Let me see. We did 100 turkeys to Amani Village. We did 100 turkeys to CEB. We did, what was it, 2,400 turkeys? 1,400 turkeys to the high rises, and then 1,000 turkeys to the girls and boys clubs statewide. That's a lot of daggone turkeys. I don't want to see no more turkeys, ever. I just give me a Cornish hen or something. You know what I mean? For
Next
Thanksgiving.
year, next year we'll include the sides, the trimmings.
Yeah, and again, our sponsors, DART played a huge part in it. Chris, what was it like hopping on that bus, that DART bus, that 301, going downstate?
It was amazing.
He said it was amazing.
Yes, it was.
So again, next year, can't wait till next year. We're gonna do it.
That's right.
We're gonna do it a lot different next year. And
Bigger, better.
That's right. Make
So
more of an
stay
impact.
tuned.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Stay tuned.
All right, Turkey Drive, Eagles game. You see the
All
Eagles
right,
game
we gotta
last
talk
night?
about the Eagles. I have my Eagles hat.
You see it?
8 wins in a row.
Boom.
Go Birds.
Boom.
I was walking. Where was I? I was at the supermarket yesterday,
Right.
and I had Eagles socks on.
Right.
And just a random stranger walks by. Go Birds. That's it.
That's it.
That's all you gotta
You
say.
know, I
Only
found-
in this area, a stranger, doesn't matter where they're from, doesn't matter who they are, a total stranger could be walking down the street, and if you have an Eagles jersey on or Eagles wardrobe on, they're gonna say, Go Birds. It's just something special about the fan base here.
I agree. Look, so about 2 years ago, I decided, I said, you know what? I'm gonna just start wearing jerseys, right? And see how people react, right? To a big black guy, just walking through whatever, right? So I think the first jersey was a Flyer, not Flyers, it was a Phillies jersey, right? And people were like, go Phillies, go Philly. I'm like, damn, like, yo, they like people like really, this fan life is real. So by Eagles, you could be anywhere and be like, I was in Atlanta and a guy walked up to me and was like, Go Birds.
Go Birds.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this on the moon, see what happens on the moon. But speaking of Philly teams, so we got Philly 24-19. Got to give a crazy shout out because she's stepping up, and if we don't say anything about this, she's gonna start swinging. April and her Steelers with an awesome win, so shout out to the Steelers. But also, the Delaware Blue Coats got a W. Ain't that right, Joe?
Yes, sir. And you know what? It's the Blue Coat Minute with your boy, Coach Joe. Hey, I got Coach Almond with me today. And Almond, stop it, man. I heard a saying said, it's a sad dog that won't wag his own tail. You did an amazing job with the turkey drive. Your team was amazing, and you get much respect.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
So I know a lot of people were affected by it. A lot of people was blessed by it. A lot of people were smiling afterwards, and we had a great time. All the way from the turkey drive to the parade. Did y'all fall out yet, DETV? me because I know Cody did, but Coach Joe didn't yet. But I'm throwing out right now because guess what? It's going down this week. We had an amazing Thanksgiving, and we hope you did too. But hey, you're Delaware Blue Coats. Did we get the win?
We got the win.
We got the win. We got the win. We got the win. The 76ers went right behind us, got that win, and then EAG. Oh, I'm sorry, the Eagles got that win. Yo, we just winning here. We just winning right now. And you can win, and guess what? Your student athletes and your family can win with your Delaware Blue Coats. Open gym. It was amazing.
It was amazing. Yesterday.
Yes.
9 to 11 a.m.
Yes.
65 kids.
Right after Thanksgiving.
It's free.
It was free.
It's free.
It's packed. And guess what's going to happen this Saturday?
You got another one?
We're going to do it all over again. We're going to have open gym again. And it's free. 9 to 11, go to bluecoats.team. Register quick, because it fills up fast. And then Sunday, what we doing,
Sunday, what we doing? We got a game on Sunday.
Oh, we got a game.
And then we got a game on Monday.
Do we got a game on Monday? I was going to take off Monday.
Nah, you wasn't going to take off Monday.
Well, I'll be right here at DETV again on Monday doing the Blue Coat Minute. But guess what? We still got so many great things going on. Hey, what are we doing? What do we need? We need some things, don't we? Need some?
We need some contact from the schools. We're getting ready for our books and basketball to launch the longest standing initiative for the Delaware Blue Coats in the community.
Yes.
To this point, we've given out close to 80,000 books.
Yes.
And we got a good few thousand that we just got at the field house.
And we're ready. So, hey, you got an elementary school, a middle school, whatever you need. We're coming into your community. We're coming to your neighborhood. We're coming to your building. And we want to read to your students and have fun. And they get to pick their own book. We don't give it to them. They pick their own book and start their own library. We know they do a lot of things on electronically, but we're trying to get back to that old school of just reading and having fun. Hey, it's your Delaware Blue Coats. We have so much fun, but we need some talent. We need some talent.
We need some talent.
Yes, we need some national anthem singers.
What'd they say?
No. Stop. They say I gotta go. No. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, you know what? We've had a lot of fun. It's bluecoats.team. And if you have a group, what's the information? How do you get to them?
Any groups, any birthdays, if you want to come out to a Delaware Blue Coats game, just contact me. My email is aminkrisden@76ers.com. And we also have our Blue Coats Holiday Camp December 29th, only $76. 9 to 4. We working your kids out all day.
At the Chase Field House. So you know what? Nobody does it better than the DETV. Nobody does it better than the Delaware Blue Coats. Hashtag always in the community. And you know about this hashtag, it still takes a village. So hey, it's your boy Coach Joe. It's your boy Coach Joe from your Delaware Blue Coats. And guess what? That was the Blue Coats Minute. Yo, the crazy thing about it, right? He said that all in one breath.
Yes.
That's the crazy thing.
Jonathan, by the way, listening to everything that you're searching for or there's a need, if you need books, I have access to gently used or some brand new books for your literacy initiative. So if you need more, let's connect because I would love to help donate books if you need more.
Do you need more books? Be quiet over there.
Oh, no. We got 7,000 books.
I don't think they need no more books.
We got books and basketballs. That's what we got plenty of.
Hence the name.
We definitely want to just be out and bless the community. So if you have any community, any hospital, church, we just want to come out and be a blessing. So please just call us and come and have some fun and get to the Chase Field House. Go to bluecoats.team for more information.
Love it.
So
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Vin, before we go any further, I want to give some love to Randall Law, Cool Kids. Hey, Dennis, do you have that? Does Dennis have that clip of Cool Kids? They did some amazing stuff over at, it was called the Coolies Corner Christmas Holiday Giveaway that they had at, where did they have it? They had it at Main Event. Thank you, bro. They had it at Main Event. So shout out to Cooley and what he's doing for those kids and Randall Law. Make sure you follow Cool Kids, an amazing new brand here in Delaware. All right, what else we got?
We got to talk about our guests.
Ooh, do we need a drum roll?
I think we do.
I think we need a drum roll.
By the way, we didn't do our traditional handshake. Over there, everyone else is doing handshakes around here.
We didn't do ours, yeah.
What's going on?
I'd be so excited. That was the first time in 3 years.
First time in 3 years.
Right.
We need to make sure we fix
Okay,
that.
oh my God.
We have a phenomenal show for all of you today. We have a packed show full of some dynamic guests. Not just from the state of Delaware, but from the entire world, all the way from Italy. So first up, we have Chris Pitt here, the founder of Pursuit to Own. And we also have Chris Bruce and Beatrice Naranjo promoting their mockumentary.
Mockumentary.
Interesting. And then Derrick Reed,
Oh,
no stranger.
my man.
No stranger.
Right.
He's here to talk about his upcoming play. And then last but not least,
Uh-oh.
all the way from Puglia, Italy, Chef Celso Laforgia.
I love it.
Super excited.
I want to talk to him because I heard he put a spin on the spaghetti.
Spaghetti alla Cecina. It is fiery and sexy.
Fiery and sexy.
The dish that slays.
I love. What y'all got over there? What y'all? Hold on.
We got some cracked potatoes.
So we got cracked potatoes.
What's this?
Okay.
What is this?
All right. So look, my man Tony, right, who's an avid Eagles fan, said his wife makes these cracked potatoes.
Oh.
Oh
okay.
wow. Okay. And look, he's going right in because Vincenza loves sweet potatoes, right?
I do.
So if you can see it right there, boom. Hey chef, I would love you to try to tell me, let me know what you think. All right, you ready?
Ready.
All right. What's that? Walnuts?
Yeah,
Pecans.
Yeah, pecan.
Okay.
There you go.
So shout out to my man Tony Benson. Make sure you.
It's good. It's more than good. It's fantastic.
Hey chef, we got a thing around here. If the food is good, we throw the fork, right? Damn, that was good.
That's Ivan's thing.
That's my thing.
One show he threw 2 forks.
Yeah, it was good. It was really, really good. I don't know. That's really good.
This is delicious.
Hey, damn. I threw my damn fork. I'm gonna do like the Africans and like, eat it with the fingers.
Well, now you have no choice.
Yo, good morning, Wilmington. This is your main man, Big Ive, and
Vincenza.
we'll be right back after these messages. Shout out to Tony and these cracked potatoes. You're gonna get us arrested for that, saying crack on TV.
DETV has been Delaware's premium provider of creative digital and broadcasting solutions that bridges communities and connects people. We create great stories for all audiences. We deliver independent news throughout Delaware. We are digital platform innovators. And we develop marketing and sales solutions so you can stay connected to your audience. Now, why do we do what we do here on DETV? We do it because we care. So, keep watching and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Remember, DETV, online, on air, on time.
Looking for a reliable and efficient way to travel around Delaware? DART has a variety of routes and schedules to meet your needs, providing service in Newcastle, Kent, and Sussex counties. Whether you are commuting to work or exploring the sights and sounds of the state, our fleet of buses are well maintained, equipped with modern amenities. Public transportation is the greener alternative. Plan your trip today. Download our transit apps or visit dartfirststate.com.
Government doesn't make a move without an agenda, some type of plan. The problem is we haven't been on the agenda. Sometimes we're overlooked. Sometimes our interests aren't the interest of those in power. I'm your host, Kerwin Gaines, on DETV's new show, The Agenda. We're going to do our best to ensure that you, Delawareans, are knowledgeable about what's going on in the Assembly. Federal government, local government, it doesn't matter. We're going to do our best to ensure that folks that make the agenda on a daily basis have to answer for it. Let them explain what they're doing. If it affects you, it's on the agenda.
Good morning, Wilmington. I say good morning, Wilmington.
Da partigiano tu mi devi seppellir e seppellire.
Yo, welcome back to Good Morning Wilmington. You are in your glory right now.
Buongiorno, Wilmington.
That's how
This
we
is
do say
great.
it, right.
This is really great. I love it. And a shout out to DJ Kiss for just always on it.
Yeah.
On it.
Yeah.
We're talking about something so different and all of a sudden the music matches it. And Here she comes. She's amazing. But welcome back, everyone. Welcome back.
Right now we got Christopher Pitt. He's just a all-American great freaking dude, right? He's a local real estate developer focused on bringing affordable housing back to Delaware, and his company, Pursuit to Own Foundation, is a nonprofit rooted in providing the community with financial literacy and home ownership education. To hear more about his amazing story, now I'm gonna tell you, this might be a tearjerker, right? And I'm always putting him on the spot because and the reason I do that, right, is because that story is so profound, right? And how you overcame obstacles, like crazy obstacles, right? And this time, and to where you are now and what you're doing now, and I love for people to hear it. And when I asked him to be a part of the turkey drive, he was definitely part of the turkey drive.
That's right,
and
Chris was there.
And he traveled the whole day with us. They didn't just write a check, he just drove, he was with us the whole entire day. And if you look back at the clips, you'll see him like unloading and loading. He worked that day. He worked that day. So Christopher Pitt, welcome to Good Morning Wilmington.
Always welcome me back. Feels like home.
It is home. It's your home.
Yes.
So just to jump right into it, let's give a little bit of history about Christopher Pitt.
So Ivan has got me really comfortable with telling my story. You know, for a lot of people that struggle, that's something that you normally don't do, right? You just kind of keep it till you rebuild yourself. But in short, my story is, is different because it's coming from a sharecropper to a real estate developer. And you're not gonna hear most times that in that same sequence because I'm not as old as people. I mean, when people say sharecropper, they're thinking really long time ago, but this was happening to me in the 80s and 90s, if you can believe that.
Wow.
And it was a strict poverty. I mean, it was all the bad things that you could imagine. And it was only because my mom is how I got out. That's why me and her are so close to this day. She actually came to the studio. I had to show her where I come at, but I still have that feeling, right? So for me, it's never been about how much money you're gonna make, what you're gonna do. Like, I always had to solve or be a part of that solution, right? I wanted to be something to help the others that was going through, because I understand that pain.
Wow.
And we're talking about sharecropper. We're talking because his story is so amazing. Like you said, you never hear it together, right? And then you went to the temple, and then what you call. Why is like affordable housing so important?
I never had it, right? I remember distinctly. I worked really hard in tobacco fields. That's the part he wants me to do. I grew up working since I was 7 years old.
Okay.
And what really got me was I got to the end of a tobacco field one day, and I looked and I saw all of my family. I'm like, this can't be the way. This can't be the way, right? So at that moment, I'm like 8 or 9 years old. I knew we had to do something different. Didn't know how to do it, but the first thing I knew we had to do was get out of that house. That house, it represented so much negativity and just all, you just surviving in this house. Trying to eat, trying to not to get in any kind of altercations. Like all these people living there was not family, right? 2-bedroom, no running water, outhouse, that part. So once I got past that, my mom, I was like, look, she said, what, I'm like, we have to get a house. We have to get out of here. I have a brother and a sister. We got to get out of here. She scraped enough money. So at that point, it became our first plan. Like, I worked extra, my brother worked extra. We all worked extra to try to get a house. And we got one on a dirt road. It was not a mansion at all, had running water. But I still remember that day when it was so calm. Like I didn't feel fearful. Like I didn't think somebody was coming through the door. My mom could rest. Like she didn't have to protect us all night, right? And I just always carried that with me. And I was like, well, how do I do this more? How do I do this more for people? So that's kind of where it originated from.
Wow, and it shows your heart.
Yeah.
Yes, you're here, you're telling your story, and it's not picture perfect, right?
No.
It's not picture perfect, but that's not life. Remember, life is supposed to be hard, and God puts us through these situations to teach us, and then we grow. And the fact that you have become and evolved and into the person that you are, a leader and a founder of Pursuit to Own. That's right. So let's talk about that.
Right. So Pursuit to Own is really that story you just said. I had to reinvent myself several times to, I failed forward. I didn't have a lot of mentorship or anything, right? I just pursuit. That's all I had, right? That's what. That's all I had, right? Right. So that always stayed with me. But to your point, I have really, worked my way up the corporate ladder, education, did all these things. And now I'm just trying to find the best version of me. And that's what Pursuit to Own, to me, represents, right? Because I've been a developer, I have a real estate company, I've been a broker, I've been anything you can think of within real estate because I wanted to learn. I skill stacked for 15 years just so I can be really good
Skill stack.
Skill stack.
Damn.
I'm like, that's a show in itself.
I'm just saying,
Skill
you know, I
set.
went to some of the best organizations around the country to learn a specific skill that I thought would help me be a great developer. So I knew my end game was to help people, and I want to be really good at that, right?
Right.
So as I built that, you know, as a first generation of everything, right? I feel like entrepreneurs, you're always at this crossroad. Profit and purpose, right? So, and you know, you can't do it. What I learned, it was hard, like you can't help anybody if you're broke. Like you really can't.
Very true.
Right?
Reverend Knight said that.
Right. You really can't.
Yeah.
So you got to get
can't.
really good at something that can make you money, right? But what I've done, instead of me just running down this lane so much, I was able to not be at the crossroad anymore. It's more like pursuit known as parallel, like imagine 95, right? I still, you know, in this lane we're making money, but over here I have my purpose now. And I'm getting them closer and closer together. So it's all about creating ownership in underserved communities, right? Because I think it's a disservice happening now. I personally don't like what's happening now because I think everybody's being discouraged to not own. I just don't think that's what we should do, especially from people that are first generation.
Wow.
Yes,
Now the part of it where you're talking about profit versus purpose. Let's talk about the purpose a little bit more. Like what is your vision for purpose, the purpose of it, and moving into the future?
Right. So for me, a lot of times you say real estate developer, people, they focus on the asset, the property, right? For me, I focus more on who's buying this thing. I'm creating this space for who, and what can I do to continue to help that person, right? So a lot of time what purpose for me is, you know, we go to these communities, right, and you hear all the stories, but you know, you try to keep the community involved, right? And the truth of the matter, it's hard to do that.
Right.
When you're in a real estate, you know, business model, like time is money, right?
Yes.
You got to find skill. But a lot of times when we go and we take on certain projects and we have a commitment to the community, right? People don't realize what that commitment really is. And I'm talking about the people who actually accept it, right? Because if you're asked to get subcontractors, you know, give them opportunities, get students, give them opportunities, you're risking, you know, a lot of operational excellence at that point, right? Because you got to do a lot more training. You got to, and these people have a lot of life happening, right? But I know that, right? So when you do that, it affects your bottom line. And a lot of time, many people can't do it. So I wanted to build my business that that is a part of my business. So it's not a struggle for me. So I have this that can support this, what I really want to do, because I know that is where I need to be at, you know, as I grow.
Is there a need?
Is there a need? It is a beyond a need. So just on my site, I have 2 or 3 guys that lost their job. They've been working with me for a year now. I have to train them up. We have 3 kids that I think are excellent. I started off with 5, and I got 3 now that didn't know anything. These were the kids that no one picked in the community, right? Other employers. I took them. And I seen the growth in them, right? And I seen the growth, but I think about it. Look, they had life happen to them. They got called out. I had to be stern with them. I had to teach them. I had to coach them. Like most time, that's not on your balance sheet. Right? When you go to the bank, you can't say, look, but I did this. They don't care, right? No. So you gotta have, your heart has to be in it.
Yes, sir.
Number one, but you still gotta figure out a way to be profitable. And that's kind of that struggle. You gotta like keep going down this road, because that's when people deter and they leave the community out.
Where do you see this purpose ending? Like because I've been around with you, been around you long enough, and I've seen, and you remember he was on 3 years ago when he just came out, I believe, Jumpstart. Right. And now this is working. We were talking about you have over 40 properties that's almost completed. And then you're offering them back to the community, but also bringing them into to your organization for education.
Right. So that's really where I'm leaning at. So what I believe I need to do for me is really create an ecosystem. You gotta figure out a way to keep all these things together, right? Because I know everything we do to help people is fractional, right? Segment here, segment there. You do a little, that person do a little. They can't really go in and get what they need. And back to the education part, I'm really worried about it because, quite honestly, I've been dealing with first-time home buyers for 20 years, right? And for me, I was afforded the opportunity to kind of make mistakes, grow, whatever. It took me 10, 15 years to get to a point. The world has sped up since then.
Oh, God, yes.
Right? The world, you don't have 10 to 15 years, right? I'm still walking into these home buyer courses, and they're telling these, in 7 years, you'll be ready. No, you won't. It's changing.
Every day.
Every day. So for me to be, again, I don't really talk about it. I just like to be a try to the solution, right? So if I create the ecosystem that I believe that keep them on trajectory to own their home, I think I'm better positioned to do it because I understand the struggle of that person. I understand the finances of it, and I'm a real estate developer, so I can actually have a lot of impact on that person's life. So
I love it.
Yes. Well, Chris, we appreciate and commend you for having the courage to share your story, and also your patience. I could see that you have obviously a big heart, but you also have that patience to help others that may have given up. You know, people have given up on them, and that's what I think it's really significant about what you're doing, because you're changing people's lives. And that's significant. So thank you for what you're doing. And we're always here to support you, as you know. We stand by that, and let us know what we can do to help you.
I got one more thing, though.
Please.
Look, I'm still 2 weeks left in what I'm doing, a community challenge, right?
Okay.
Again, I've been out to United Way, just again, trying to get people the first opportunity to buy the properties I have. So we got 2 weeks left. If you guys know anyone looking to be a first-time home buyer in Wilmington, let me know.
And also coming in January, we have Pursuit to Own TV coming on DETV to walk through that whole process of what you're gonna call it.
This is so great. Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
welcome.
Great. Chris, we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we have to take a quick commercial break.
I don't want to take no break.
We have to.
I don't want to take no break.
We have to, but I think we need a little music
DJ
to
Kids?
bring us to the commercial.
Okay. Well, while she got the music playing in the background, we'll be right back after these messages. But we got Chris Bruce up next.
Yes, and
All right?
Beatrice.
This is mockumentary.
Ooh.
From our trucks to their lunch trays, to your local hospital, to your favorite pub, and to your kitchen table. For more than 60 years, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation have been stocking the shelves of your hometown. Sure, we've grown a lot, but at our core, we're still small-town, family-run businesses that care about our communities and the people who keep us running. Join the Dot family today and be part of something bigger.
A new beginning, a second chance. Call it what you want, but this is what never giving up looks like. This is what finding someone who believes in you looks like. I thought Goodwill was just a store until a friend told me about Train to Gain through Goodwill's Job Resource Center. After 5 years away, I had a lot of self-doubt and fear about my future. But Goodwill had my back, and today, I love where I work. They matched me with an employer who believes in second chances, and now I have a new start thanks to Goodwill.
To learn more about Goodwill's career development opportunities, call today.
You know the why for state-of-the-art fitness centers and amazing pools.
But we're so much more.
The why is where Delawareans improve their health.
Where our communities get stronger.
Where everyone belongs.
It's where we battle chronic disease.
Where cancer survivors restore their mind and body.
And weight loss goals become lifelong habits.
We are the why.
Good for you and good for the community.
Good morning, Wilmington. I say good morning, Wilmington.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Our next guests are the executive producers of an upcoming mockumentary. I never heard of a mockumentary before, but I am now very curious. You have sparked my interest. Please welcome Chris Bruce and Beatrice Narahan. Naranjo.
Man, you were so close.
You had it.
You had it in the intro.
I know. I got it in
really-
the intro, so
you
I did say
you
first,
got it once.
welcome Beatrice and welcome Chris. Welcome back, Chris.
Great to see you guys as always. Yeah,
Yes.
mockumentary. It's fun, right?
What is a
comedy mockumentary?
What is a mockumentary?
Well, you know, Beatrice, tell them about it. You know it.
The movie is called The Conspiracists.
Okay.
It was filmed in Delaware, November 1st through the 11th, so we just wrapped on production.
Yeah.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's a big deal.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and it's mockumentary comedy in the style of Christopher Guest films like Best in Show and Waiting for Guffman, Spinal Tap. I don't know if you're familiar with that genre. Or have shows like The Office and
Parks and Rec, things like that. So it's kind of a scripted documentary in essence.
Right.
Oh,
So
fun.
it's just really a wonderful way to kind of take that style and that format and
Right.
drive it from a more creative standpoint. So the writing duo, which is amazing, Michael and Lay's
Michael Puri
unbelievable.
Jr. and Lacey Riley. Fantastic script, very relevant for what we're living today. It's about building community
Yes.
and finding a safe route for your truth.
How did you come up with this
Seriously.
idea?
Yes.
Well,
The writers, yes.
yeah, the writers came up with it. She found it and fell in love with the script.
I optioned the script. The script was actually written in 2020 during the pandemic.
Right.
And it's about a brother and a sister putting up the first ever all-inclusive conspiracy convention, ConCon.
Yeah.
Con.
Now, seriously, listen and think about it though, right? In a world that is probably more divided than ever in so many ways, we hope that this is like a gentle and hilarious reminder that despite differing beliefs and opinions, that we can all get along, we can thrive, we can
We need that right now.
respectfully
We need
get
that right
along
now.
and be, and be together under one roof, no matter what you believe in, and that's a
right.
beautiful thing. But it is hilarious. Like,
Okay.
don't get me wrong, this movie is funny. The characters, the ensemble. We found 12 incredibly talented actors to come on board to be a part of this film.
In fact, our leading lady is from Delaware, Terry
Yeah.
Lynn. She's a Broadway star. She's on Book of Mormon, but we snatched her and brought her to Delaware to make this movie with us.
Yeah.
And we're very excited, very talented group of individuals who came together
When's
to
it
make
drop?
this movie.
So we're in post-production now, right? So we just wrapped the film in November. We're in post, we're going through, we're organizing all the files, but the goal is to wrap post-production in the first part of 2025 and be ready for potentially the first top-tier festivals, and we're working on local premieres, so lots of fun things going on there. And this is just to give you some significance. This project is really important for Delaware because there hasn't been a film project of this magnitude since Dead Poets Society, which, if you know anything about that, that came out, it was released in 1989, and that is the last Delaware-based and predominantly shot film to be in the state of Delaware. That's a union feature. So this is a SAG-AFTRA rated project. We are bringing this to the world, representing Delaware in so many ways.
Nice.
And that's something for us to be excited about because literally 89, that doesn't even make sense, right? And we're trying to help drive this creative industry forward like you guys are here in the film side of things. To be able to bring a film at this magnitude to shine a light on our state is amazing. So many great locations too in the film. We highlighted a wonderful list of places. The Hotel DuPont, right around the corner. That's a pretty cool little spot.
Yes, it is.
The Grand Opera House, not too bad.
Yeah.
You know, places like Delaware Tire down in Newark. Precious Paws in Ellesmere. The JCC.
Yeah.
Like, it goes on, and we are just so proud to be able to bring this film to everybody so that we can come together, unite, and hopefully have a Delaware premiere. Maybe we'll fill out Copeland Hall at the Grand Opera House, pack that seat, 1,200 seats.
You will.
Rock and roll it.
We're
You guys will be there. It's
Yeah,
going to be
we
red
will be
carpet.
there.
It's going to be the whole
Yes.
vibe.
Yeah.
What are you guys excited about?
I wanted to see it because you said
Yes.
you said 1989.
I like,
You know,
I like
you're
a
right.
good comedy too.
Yeah, and a mockumentary. I love The Office.
You
so
like to laugh.
and I can't wait to see
Yeah.
what you guys compiled to make this happen, right?
Listen, there might even be a 9-10-foot alien dancing around doing tricks.
perfect.
Oh, that's
I'm just saying, that's a little tease for you.
Keep it
I'm
interesting.
there
Tease for
for
you.
it. Yeah, well, yes,
Well,
I'm there for
I
it.
want to make note of this because I think it's important for all of our viewers and listeners to know that you're also owners of your own production companies. And I wanted to make note, Chris, King Creative.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that's here local,
Down
Delaware,
the street.
right? And
I
then-
saw it in the clips on your parade route. You were walking right by us.
And then Beatrice, please share with us your production company.
I'm a co-founder of Uncultured Swine
Yeah.
with my husband, Eddie, who's from Delaware, Eddie Layfield. He's not here with us today, but he is the third executive producer in this film.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, very special to have done this in Delaware with the majority of my producers are from Delaware. I'm the one fish out of water, sort of immersing myself into this madness, but so grateful. Like, this is one of the things this year that I reflected on, and I'm really thankful to have had the opportunity to make a movie here in Delaware.
Nice. Yeah.
Also supported by the Delaware Motion Picture and Television Commission. We are actually the first recipient of their cash rebate tax incentive program.
Good money, yeah.
So it was very cool to sort of get that push and incentive to make this happen, make this a reality.
No, I mean, TJ Healy over there and like Joe Zilkowski at the state and all those have been really helpful. And it's hopefully a sign of what's to come and what's possible, that Delaware can be a hub for creative projects like this, because we're so well positioned. Right in the middle of New York, Philly, Baltimore, DC. I mean, we know that. It's one of our hidden secrets. It's something that we have to offer, and I think it's really cool that we can hopefully help be a part of that solution creatively moving forward. It's beautiful, man.
I
It's
love
awesome.
it. I love it. So keep us posted. Please keep us posted.
We will. So if they haven't already put it on the screen, you can go to theconspiracist.com, theconspiracist.com. Go check it out. Listen, we're in post-production. This is not a small project. It takes a village. You can even help support us. It's a tax rebate. It's an incentive through Fractured Atlas. You can get a tax incentive.
We have a 501c3 helping us fundraise, and still through Fractured Atlas, The Conspiracist, and check us out at theconspiracist.com.
I mean, 'tis the season. Listen, the truth is out there, and it's hilarious. I'm telling you, it's amazing. We're going to be having a good time bringing this project to everybody. I can't wait for the premiere. Start picking out your red carpet outfits.
Already got it.
Get yourself ready.
You're so ready.
You start hanging around with Vincenza, you know
You're ready on it. We talk about our
That's
wardrobe
right.
often,
You gotta,
like on
get
it.
it
Stay
on
ready so
point.
you don't have to get ready.
There you
Right?
go. That's it.
No,
No
but
doubt.
we appreciate you considering us to be a part of this monumental event, and that's
Yeah.
what it really will be
really
for
is
Delaware.
special, and I don't think people, if they don't know, they should get ready, because this is going to be something that people are going to be buzzing about and having a lot of fun with. But it's theconspiracist.com. That's the movie. Beatrice, powerhouse of a woman right here, making big things happen.
I love it.
Listen, you're only as good as the women around you. This is a great example. My wife Ashley, my little one at home, Katie. There's another two great examples. Love you guys. But right here, amazing.
I love it. I love it. All right, look, thanks for coming. Keep us posted. We make sure we'll keep putting the buzz out to the community, to the entire state, and beyond.
Absolutely.
All
And listen, where you want to put your donation, right there. Go to theconspiracist.com. Help us out. Push it up.
All right, you got it.
Take it up.
Conspiracist.com. I love it. I love it. All right, then
We're going to take a quick break.
quick break.
But we're not, don't go anywhere.
Holiday season,
yes.
and I feel like some watermelon cornbread. Coming up next, director Derrick Reed is coming to the Plaza to talk about his hit play, his award-winning. Let me fix that.
Right.
His award-winning hit play, Watermelon Cornbread. We'll be right back after this. Good Morning Delaware.
How did DETV start and how did you get here?
DETV started approximately 10 years ago in the basement of my home. I had an idea to show people of color doing great things, but what happened was I got to the point that I said, I'm gonna just show people all together doing great things. The motto and the moral was to bring people together instead of using media to rip people apart. And doing that, you know, I just did a lot of hard work, a lot of free stuff, a lot of things of just showing people being themselves. I figured that media, and I saw that media wasn't doing that, so I just decided to give it a shot, not knowing that it would bring me to where I am today. I had a great journey doing it, met some amazing people, did some amazing things, worked on some amazing projects, you know, and with just a lot of hard work and a bunch of sacrifice, I'm here today. I done worked on everyone's campaign in the state of Delaware, and now, you know, I'm just doing what I do and doing it with friends. My biggest accomplishment right now would have to be
It would have to be this, hands down, without a doubt. We want to make sure that we inform the community wholeheartedly. So again, they can have all the information that they need. For more information, you can find us at detvch.com. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook under DETV. Be sure to check us out. Tell me what you think.
Good morning, Wilmington. I say good morning, Wilmington. What you feel now? What you know? To be real, yeah. What you think?
Welcome back, Vin. What do you think? What do you think, Mama?
What a show.
Oh
We
my
have
God.
some talent in the state of Delaware, and it's remarkable. Really it is, and we are so honored that we get to interview everyone here on Good Morning Wilmington. So, but we're not done yet.
No.
Bring us in.
This year, #1 Christmas holiday event will be happening right down the street, and I'm super excited because Derrick D. Reed, producer, writer, playwright, developer,
entrepreneur,
amazing guy,
yes,
my old barber, right, which has a play coming out called Watermelon Cornbread this holiday season. The show opens up at the Grand Opera House on December 18th. So let's hear a little bit more about this amazing play that he brought back. He brought back.
Yes.
Welcome to the Plaza.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate this. Y'all got a vibe here, man.
Did you hear that? It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Kiss.
I will say
it's DJ Kiss.
Yeah, she's snapping over there. Right? She was jumping between the breaks. She was jumping. All right, where the drinks at? That's where I was at with it. So, yeah,
it's a party. It's a party,
It's a pleasure to be here, man. Thank you guys so much for this, man.
No,
Thank you, man.
let me go back.
Yeah.
D. Reed is one of my closest friends. When I first started this, D was like, "What do you need?" And he brought me my first set of lights.
Yeah.
How you like the lights?
You come a long way.
How you like the lights?
I don't know if my lights are that big, but yeah.
He brought me my first. He said, "If you're serious, bro," I didn't have any money. I was at the lowest place in my life.
I appreciate it.
He made sure that he said, even though if you're at the lowest place, you don't have to look like it.
Yes.
He made sure he cut my hair every week for free until I got back on my feet, right? And bought my first set of lights, and actually did the floors here, right? So it's a full circle moment. Thank you.
I want you to win. You know what I mean?
That's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
I want you to
That's
win.
beautiful.
You're winning. You're winning.
Same here,
It's
bro.
good to see
Thank
you
you.
winning, man. So yeah.
All right, let's talk about the plan. Let's talk about your podcast. Let's talk about it all.
Oh man, let me say this, man. Watermelon Cornbread is coming to, like you said, December 18th to the Opera House, which is gonna be dope. This is actually a second installment of the play. I opened the play actually in 2012, and it done excellent. Then we went on a tour down south a little bit. So I said, you know what, Delaware deserves another segment of this play, number one. And you don't have to see the part one to understand this one. This is called Watermelon Cornbread, The Holiday. I always wanted to do a comedy, of course, because everyone's doing relationship plays and no knock against them. I just wanted to do something different. And with that, I wanted to do the holiday play, and I always wanted to do a play around the holidays. You know, because we all doing a lot of spending now. You know what I mean? We ain't got a whole lot of money now. So I wanted something where people can bring their family out and just enjoy a nice little laughter. And it's about a black-owned bakery, man. You know what I mean? It's a hilarious story.
And this is a family-friendly
PG-13, Ben.
Not even 13, it's PG.
PG-13. Let me throw that in there.
Push the envelope a little bit, but the kids
I
can
gotta have
be
a
there.
little edge to it, you know what I mean? So yeah, PG-13. It's a play about a black-owned bakery, a family that was struggling at first in the recession, and then of course we went through COVID and all this stuff. And they had something that's just right under their nose, something called watermelon cornbread that their grandpa used to make at the house, but he didn't intend it to be in the bakery.
Don't tell them all.
I'm just saying, he didn't intend it to be in the bakery. So let me say that.
Yeah, it's a dynamic play. I saw it in 2012 when he first opened up, and I actually remember when he was writing it. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna write something," and it came off the coattails of not the pandemic, of the recession. And the first time we went in there, it was sold out. Second night, sold out.
Yes.
And people, it was the moral of it was, what you need to make it in life is right under your nose.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
good
It's
point.
right under your nose,
Right
and
under
it
your
comes
nose.
from someone that's already been through it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that play is definitely an amazing play.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, so at the 18th, how many shows you got?
We're doing 3 shows only,
3 shows.
18, 19, and 20 at the Opera House, downtown Wilmington. I love the Opera House.
You got the weekend.
Yeah. So we start Wednesday, Thursday, and then end up on the last shows on the Friday, which is great. You know what I mean? People can come out. At one time, people was fighting over the weekend spots, but now we changed and evolved.
Welcome to Delaware.
And they got plays and stuff going on every day.
Yeah.
Delaware used to fight over the weekend spots.
Yeah.
I want to get out there. I go to New York a lot, and I watch how they got plays on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I mean, of course, they had the volume, but we have the volume too. We just got to come out and support.
And I think we're doing that now. It's a new Delaware, right?
Yeah,
it's
new Delaware.
From my vantage point,
Yes.
it's a new Delaware that we're seeing, and we're super happy to be involved, to be a part of it, because we get to see all the great stuff that's going on. And what Vin and I like to say is like her side of the fence, my side of the fence, and we all bring it together. Because when you look at it collectively, there is a lot going on in this beautiful city, in this beautiful state, and it's white, black, Asian, whatever, right? And I think that I'm not gonna say we're getting 100% past that, but it's working. People, you're starting to see more diverse audiences at events now versus where this was a black-owned event or a white-ran event. Now it's just an event that has amazing plot.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
Even the people you just had on the show, that they have a comedy, you know what I mean, a film that's coming out. To hear that's being done in Delaware, and it's been 35 years, is amazing. But now here, that's to show you a lane that's open and an opportunity is there for us to do more and have more. So now we need more films, you know?
Yeah, we need more films.
We need more film stuff, so
Even the Grand Opera House is iconic.
Yeah.
In the state of Delaware, in Wilmington, right on Market Street, and to be able to have your show there.
Yeah, because at one point that wasn't happening.
And congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Congrats.
Really,
I'm
because
glad.
the Grand Opera House, they host major events, celebrities, big shows, performers. For
Shout out to
years.
Nutcracker coming. Nutcracker coming.
They changed a lot, and I'm gonna call a spade a spade. They changed a lot, and so has Delaware Theater Company has changed a lot. And forgive me if I'm not talking about your organization, but we're seeing that diversity is happening because people are starting to recognize the only way that we get things done is we get it done together.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
agree.
So
Well
shout
said.
out to them because there's a lot. You might see the Nutcracker one night, see watermelon cornbread the next night. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I'm glad that we can see that now in Delaware. So again, who you got your play, man?
Well, I got Chris Clark, comedian Chris Clark from New Jersey. He's funny as I don't know what.
Okay.
We got him. We got a powerhouse singer, Leonette Collins.
She mean.
Pebbles, she's mean.
Pebbles mean.
We might have to settle everybody down after.
Yeah,
You know, she
pass
gets
an offering during
Yeah,
what
it's
you
going to
call,
be.
yeah.
It's you know how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
So we also had Dwight Bazemore, who's actually funny.
He was part of the first one.
Yes. We brought him back because he's funny. He's doing all types of commercials now. He's doing a Zimbic commercial, and then he got a commercial with the guy Kels from the Eagles. You know what I mean? So he's on a lot of commercials. He's doing other stuff too. Dwight Bazemore, or Darnell Jackson, another comedian, and we also have an Instagram sensation, Lawrence Killebrew, who's actually a comedian. So it's kind of packed with comedians. I didn't do that on purpose. It just happened like that. And I love comedy so much.
It happened organically.
So just imagine our rehearsals are crazy.
Funny.
Oh my God, we almost can't make it through rehearsals because these guys.
Just keep going.
I don't know what
The
to
jokes
do.
don't stop.
Ty Jameson, another comedian, he's hosting it, so he'll be hosting it and stuff
he's
like that.
amazing.
So I'm surrounded by comedians. You know, I aspire to be a comedian one day.
What do you want?
I just want to be on stage.
You're always on stage.
I just want to be on stage
man.
talking stuff.
Okay.
And I'll keep it PG.
Well, why don't you just open up your act up on the night of?
I may do that, but I'm not ready right now because I'm like in director and theater mode, man. And then shout out to my cast, man, because they've done an excellent job. It's not easy, you guys, just bringing everybody together, having everybody committed. I mean, it takes a lot of work and commitment.
What do you want people to take away from this play?
I want them, number one, before they even get to the play, I want them to gather their family up and say, we're going to do something different this year. We're going to see some theater. We're going to go see some good acting, good singing on a professional level. I got a professional band, too. So we have a band that's involved, too.
I saw that video.
I want to see the power of family, you know what I mean, to bring that foundation back. You know, my dad used to say you can't build a castle on quicksand. So I want to make sure that foundation of family is always the solid foundation. So I want them to see that. And something you said earlier, it was like, you know, you have a play where, what I want to say, that, about family, pretty much in the structure.
Right.
But yeah, pretty much just bringing it back together. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. That's all right.
But yeah, but just the family aspect of it,
Yeah.
man. They really come and enjoy themselves. Say we ain't got to go shopping and buy presents all the time.
We can go here.
We can gather.
We can hang out, spend time, love one another, and laugh.
Yeah.
And that's what's most important. I really appreciate your flyers. And you reminded me, I was holding on to it.
And I'm throwing them at you. So.
No, you were throwing at me to remind me to talk about it.
Don't say that.
And it has all of the information on here, which I love. And everybody you mentioned, a PG-13. We put that on there too.
He made sure he put that on there.
Put that on here too. This is great.
You know, I don't want people to get the wrong idea, but we're going to be a little edgy on certain
holiday.
things. Yeah.
I love it. This is an iRock Entertainment production.
iRock Entertainment
Shout out to
production,
iRock
man.
Entertainment.
And I brought you guys some gifts too.
What you got? What you got? I like gifts.
They said, well, I don't know if you're going to open this up, but that's just something for your stomach's sake. You know what I mean? A little wine.
Okay. Okay.
No, I don't want you to get carried away. This is not Men's Warehouse. It's the only bag I had. But there's some t-shirts in there.
This is so nice of you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh
He's going to say, don't want you to get carried away.
Yeah, I want you to get carried away. But and I brought this bottle of wine, one of my favorite, and y'all don't know, I guess it's the Delaware Day. Harvest Ridge is out of Delaware. So that's one of their wines from Delaware. So
man.
And I got you some watermelon cornbread t-shirts.
Yeah, here you go. This
one's
that's
for
for
me.
you.
Okay.
Yeah. We got two. So you get
okay.
They be throwing stuff
We're
again.
gonna green
Yeah.
one.
How he
that's a fit
this?
No, that's not yours. Yours on the bottle. Yours on the bottle.
D.
That was her. That was
Everybody always forgets I
Ben, that was yours.
They gonna bring me this daggone headband. Okay, I could.
No, yours is green. I got you.
Okay, so wait a minute. She got all the black. I got all the green ones.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Size card cover.
Sorry,
All
little
right,
Rigo. Sorry, little Rigo there. But I got you the fitted one, so you got the.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Derrick. And
No
good
problem.
luck with the show.
Thank you so
it's
much.
going to be sold out.
That's right.
Sure. And
Yeah.
it's always a pleasure to have you on Good
Thank
Morning
you.
Wilmington.
My man.
Thank you so much. And we're doing a special now. We think it's only $30. I reduced it and gave everybody the group rate for the next week.
Oh,
so
you
for the
gave a
next
group
week,
rate?
we really not really supposed to do group rates, but
But you do.
I'm gonna do a group
Because you
rate.
can.
It's the holiday time. I want to help everybody. Tickets were usually $50. They $30 right now.
I love it.
So yeah.
All right, Watermelon Cornbread coming to you December 18th at the Grand. Make sure you check it out. Doors open at what time?
7:30.
7:30.
Show starts 8 o'clock promptly, and you know me, I'm a timely dude.
Yeah,
so
you don't play no
so 8
games.
o'clock we will be starting the show. So.
All right, and we didn't get a chance. We got to bring you back to talk about real quick. Tell people where you can check your podcast out.
Oh, Cuts Convo and Coffee. Hey, can't have amazing shout out to you. Cuts Convo and Coffee every Monday morning. Yeah, at 9 o'clock. Right before you guys come on. 9 o'clock, we got to get out the way because, Good Morning Wilmington come. You know what I mean? So I said 9, then y'all got the 10. Oh, right on
10
YouTube.
o'clock DETV.
Yeah.
You say you're on YouTube, right?
Yes, on YouTube. Yeah.
Make sure you like, subscribe, Cut Convo and Coffee.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You got it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Let's go to the next.
Break, yes.
Because guess what? Oh, I wish I had some spaghetti.
Spaghetti alla assassina. But we got the wine.
We got the wine.
We're ready.
Is it Mimosa Monday?
It's not, but it's
Damn it.
It's Italian Wine Monday.
Italian Wine
We'll be
Monday.
right back. Don't go anywhere.
Good Morning Delaware. Wait a minute. What's she playing?
Bongo la, bongo cha cha cha, parlami del Sudame.
DETV has been Delaware's premium provider of creative digital and broadcasting solutions that bridges communities and connects people. We create great stories for all audiences. We deliver independent news throughout Delaware. We are digital platform innovators. And we develop marketing and sales solutions so you can stay connected to your audience. Now, why do we do what we do here on DETV? We do it because we care. So, keep watching and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Remember, DETV, online, on air, on time.
Looking for a reliable and efficient way to travel around Delaware? DART has a variety of routes and schedules to meet your needs, providing service in Newcastle, Kent, and Sussex counties. Whether you are commuting to work or exploring the sights and sounds of the state, our fleet of buses are well maintained, equipped with modern amenities. Public transportation is the greener alternative. Plan your trip today. Download our transit apps or visit dartfirststate.com.
Government doesn't make a move without an agenda, some type of plan. The problem is we haven't been on the agenda. Sometimes we're overlooked. Sometimes our interests aren't the interests of those in power. I'm your host, Kerwin Gaines, on DETV's new show, The Agenda. We're going to do our best to ensure that you, Delawareans, are knowledgeable about what's going on in the Assembly. Federal government, local government, it doesn't matter. We're going to do our best to ensure that folks that make the agenda on a daily basis have to answer for it. Let them explain what they're doing. If it affects you, it's on the agenda.
Good morning, Wilmington. I say good morning, Wilmington.
The native dances and the charming songs. But wait a minute, something's wrong.
Welcome back, everyone, to Good Morning Wilmington. Thank you, DJ Kiss, for just always being on it. A shout out, yes, Chef's Kiss to DJ Kiss. But speaking of Chef's Kiss, we have the acclaimed chef here in Wilmington, Delaware, on Good Morning Wilmington, Chef Celso Laforgia, all the way from Puglia, Italy. Buongiorno, Celso.
Buongiorno, buongiorno.
It is an absolute honor and pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for making the trip. But there's a reason why you're here, and we've been promoting it here at DETV on Good Morning Wilmington because Celso will be a guest chef at V&M Bistro Saturday, December 7th. So this week.
This week.
So we are very honored that he is here all the way from Italy with his team.
All right.
But before we get into that, Celso, it's important we share with the world a little bit more about who you are. So share with us.
Okay. First of all, I would like to say thank you for this welcome invitation. Me and my team are very excited to be here with you in Delaware. It's first time for us to this part of the US, and so thank you very much indeed. Okay, our personal story of this restaurant, we started a couple of years ago with this typical plate come from Bari. It's called spaghetti all'assassina. It's different from all other kinds of pasta we made in Italy because the pasta is not cooked in boiled in the water, but is cooked directly in the pot.
Oh.
So the texture and the flavor is completely different than the usual.
It's an unconventional way of cooking pasta, right? Which is unique, and it just sparks everyone's curiosity.
Right. It's unique. Yeah, just in Bari we start to do this kind of cooking. It's like a risotto to cook the risotto, but. This way give to the pasta a flavor, a texture completely different from the usual.
Okay.
How did you create that?
Actually, I didn't create it.
Okay.
I got inspiration from another restaurant that created in the end of 60s. Okay. The restaurant is called Sorso Preferito. And the story is that two customers asked to the chef something different. So he tried inspiration from the pasta that our nonnas used to do in the evening when some pasta remains from the lunch.
Right.
They used to deep and fry in the pot with some extra virgin olive oil the pasta and make it crunchy.
Right.
So he tried inspiration from this plate and started to do this spaghetti. And when he asked feedback to the customer, because it was spicy, because it was crunchy, he asked feedback to the customer. The customer said, "They are good, but are you trying to kill me?" Because it was so spicy.
Right.
And so for that reason, they start to call it spaghetti all'assassina. That means killer spaghetti.
Killer spaghetti, right? Isn't that neat?
Are you cooking that Friday?
Saturday, yes. But I have to share this with. I know that Celso and I know each other before, you know, we had him on the show, but please share with Ivan and all the viewers and listeners about your background. So Celso's from Puglia, Italy. That's the same town, or same region my family is from,
right.
which is that beautiful connection. So lots of respect for the culture and the food. But if you wanted to just, share about your parents and your background.
Okay. The passion was the engine that make me to do this choice. But in the beginning wasn't easy, because my father is a doctor, my mother was a nurse. So in their mind, they got another plane for me, for my life.
Right.
And when I start to cook at home, and after start to do this work, probably they don't understand me, or they don't believe that this passion could became a professional, really professional. So in the beginning it was quite hard, but when I start to move, I worked in London, then in Berlin, and come back in Italy. They saw how many sacrifices I did to do it.
Right.
So they start to believe in me.
What advice would you give someone that is growing up, that's the same thing, that their parents don't see the vision? What advice would you give them?
You have to believe it. Believe it and working hard on it, because if you got a dream, you have to go straight.
Right.
Absolutely. All right, Stanley Tucci.
How was that?
That's definitely something we have to touch on. So, you met Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
And he was in your restaurant in Bari, Italy.
Yes.
Share with us the experience. You were on his docuseries, Stanley Tucci Searching for Italy.
Yes.
So tell us about that experience.
Okay, that day was like a tornado, because it was very emotional, because you saw him just in the movies, on TV. When he came inside the restaurant, I saw him in person. I was completely freeze. My tongue was completely blocked. I forgot all my English, and it was like, okay, and what I gonna do now? But it was very easy. He started to talk with me about his family, his parents, his favorite plate, what his kids love to eat, what they cook for him. And we drink a glass of wine together, so it made me feel comfortable.
Right.
And when he saw me, I was comfortable. We start to do the recording, and it was like
beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
And they just re-aired it this past week
on
on CNN. So it was how fitting that Celso's in America and they were re-airing it again, the whole Stanley Tucci docuseries on CNN.
Yeah.
So that was really neat.
Probably was the Thanksgiving Day.
Yes,
Thanksgiving Day.
that's right, that's right. Celso, who has inspired you for your career and has been a big part of your life?
Okay, I got this chef that teach me everything in the beginning. He is also a teacher in the school. So his name is Antonio De Rosa, and he teach me everything, the basement, of the kitchen. The rest of my career was in London, so in London I learned and grew up a lot. It was very, very important for my was my training in London.
Yes. That's
Between 20, I was 20 years old until 30 years old, so was very important for me in that period of my career.
We talk about the importance of mentorship and having those individuals who support you, just like Derrick Reed, who has supported you and was your cheerleader as you continue to grow in your career. But it does take a village.
Right.
And I know that you're here with your team, so we have to mention their names.
Yes, please.
We have Simona.
Simona. Yes.
Your sous chef.
She's my sous chef. She grew up with us, because now she's 24 years old.
Okay.
But she started with us. She was 60. She was at the school with a program. In Italy, there is a program to try to help the guys to come inside the wave in the work lifing. So she started with us with this program, and she grew up. And now she's my, in Italy we say braccio destro, so the right arm.
The right arm. Okay,
Yeah, I got you.
That's right,
So,
yes. That's Ivan from my right arm.
How do you say it?
Braccio destro, right? Braccio destro.
Destro.
Yeah.
Very good.
Boom, East side Italy, baby.
Very good. Ivan has, since us being together on Good Morning Wilmington and hosting the show for the last 3 years, Ivan has learned a lot more about the Italian culture and food and the heritage, and I appreciate that he's been so open-minded because I think, in my opinion, I think the Italian culture is absolutely beautiful. And I'm not just saying that because I am Italian, because there's just this level of respect for the food, the fashion, and the just the entire country itself and how much history there is. But I definitely want to make note that you do have more of your team here. Do you want to make a shout out to your team?
Yes, there is my partner in my company is Michele Salvati. We are like a brother because we grew up together. We know each other since I got memory. So, because my family and his family, they are just, could be 50 meters each other, the houses, so we grew up together. And also with us, there is Alessandro, our interior design, that he was the fantasy of the restaurant.
The restaurant.
Okay.
So if you see the restaurant, if you like the restaurant, it's Alessandro that got
designed everything.
Yes, absolutely.
And it does take a village, right? And it does take a village, and it's beautiful to hear that the loyalty and the support that your team has, and as they grow together with you.
Yeah.
Yes, you are leading by example, and it's important to be a good leader, but your team is everything, right? We talk about that all the time here at Good Morning Wilmington and DETV. So you will be at V&M Bistro. And Ivan, did you know it is sold out?
I heard.
It is sold out.
What'd you expect? What did you expect?
Celso, they're here for you.
Yeah.
They are here for you,
So,
and we are very thankful that it is sold out. Guest chef experience at V&M Bistro this Saturday, December 7th. And with that said, I mean, I think you need to make sure you're coming back to Delaware, right?
I want to know what he's cooking. What are you cooking?
Oh, okay. Share a little bit of the menu.
Okay, when we start to think about this event, we would like to bring here in US a little bit of Puglia.
Okay.
So my place, our place, I mean. So all the menu, this 3-course set menu will be about typical plates from Puglia. So we will start with focaccia bread, a starter made with aubergine, so parmesan aubergine. That is typical from Puglia. Then the spaghetti all'assassina, this plate, the spaghetti, the crunchy and spicy spaghetti. And then we got a dessert made with almonds that are typical from Puglia, so an almond ice cream with American dessert, so will be a brownie, chocolate and coffee brownie.
Doesn't that sound delicious?
Yes.
And all of the menu is paired with wine from the region of Puglia as well.
Absolutely.
So we are matching the courses. Everything is Puglia inspired, which makes it even more exciting to be, to experience. But he will also be doing a live demonstration of the way spaghetti all'assassina is prepared, which I think, in my opinion, is the most fascinating part of what you do, because the method alone takes years to master.
Right.
And it's not easy. My father tried doing it, my sister tried, and it does take.
But he mastered it.
Right, he mastered it, but he says there's a secret.
He's not going to tell that secret.
No, he said it. You have to listen. You have to use all of your senses.
And if you didn't sign up, shame on you. Shame on you and shame, because you're going to miss a heck of an event. Sold out event, V&M Bistro.
And we're very honored to, right, Chef's Kiss.
Chef's Kiss.
Oh, real quick, say the name of your restaurant in body so people can look you up.
Urban Assassineria Urbana. You can find us on Instagram, on Facebook. And please come in Puglia.
I'm coming.
We're going.
Yo, bro, Chris.
Oh, we're doing a remote.
We're going to Italy.
Buongiorno, Wilmington.
Yes, I am
In
all
body
for that.
Italy,
I am
right?
all for
Did you
that.
hear that? You heard it
I
first.
am all for that. Let's bring his team in because we're ready to close out. So y'all can come in, just stand beside him. Come on, and we can wave to the camera. Come on. Oh my God.
This is so great. This is so great.
This is amazing. And while they're doing that, make sure you tune in to Good Morning Wilmington, soon to be Good Morning Delaware.
I love
beginning
it.
of the year.
Or Buongiorno Delaware.
Buongiorno Delaware.
That's so great.
And what's the other one? How do you say good morning in Spanish?
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, Delaware, with
Buenos dias.
Jasmine Bouquet coming in January. This is the team. This is Delaware.
Yes,
thank you
for
all for
joining
coming.
us.
Thank you for what you do.
Grazie molto. Say grazie molto.
Grazie molto.
It's perfect. You are so good at
Grazie
this.
molto.
It was a great show for everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. A shout out to all of our guests. Thank you to our sponsors. And again, please enjoy this December.
Yeah.
The holiday is definitely here. So just be careful as you travel and make sure you stay close to your family. And we'll see you soon.
Love, peace, soul.